going on? As you come in, guys, please hit that thumbs up. Welcome to Peaceful Ambition. I just wanted to do a live because I missed tea time the other day, so I have time now to do my live. So I wouldn't say this is tea time, but it's just making up for what I missed. So guys, thank y'all for being here. When you do come in, please hit that thumbs up. Let me know that you're here so I can say what's up. I think the notification just got sent out. So let me see what's going on. Guys, wagwan, how was your night? Today is Thursday. It's almost the weekend. Almost the weekend. The kids are on spring break this week. So, you know, we had the opportunity to kind of not be home and do a couple things this week. Hello, everyone. Hey, Miss Evans. What's up? Miss Dana. Miss Matthews. What's up, guys? Thank y'all for being here. Thank you guys for being here. Sorry. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Sasha. What's up, everyone? It is Thursday night, guys. I know we missed Sip and Talk yesterday. We are also going to try to do a live later on tonight on the family channel to make up for our Sip and Talk. Those of you who don't know, we were out of town since Friday. And we were doing spring bling and a number of things, just busy down there. That kind of took us away from our vlogging. So we apologize, people, but we are back home now and we are ready to get it back on popping. Consistency, new vlogs, new everything. Just watch out for it. So now that I'm here and I'm rested, because I was so tired earlier, guys. Now that I'm rested and everything, I said, let me hop online and talk to my tribe. Camera's on point tonight. Perfect. And then I got the ring light right here, guys. I'm in the living room or the office, so that's perfect. I'm glad you guys can see me. Let me see who else is in here. Lisa Queen B said camera's on point. Thank you, Miss Lisa Queen B, and also for being here. Appreciate it. Ebony Davis, thank you so much. Miss Johnson, Amelia, hello, everyone. What's up, y'all? So guys, like I said, I missed tea time, so I wanted to just make up a live for you guys. So by the title, people, I'm actually asking a question. I want to know, because, you know, us as tribal members, we already know that our peace is so important to us, right? So I want to know, what do you guys do to keep your peace intact? What do you do to make sure that you have a peaceful day as possible? What's up with you? Hey, Angie Love, what's up? I'm gonna call you after this. What's up, Angie Love? Thank you for being here. Hit that thumbs up for me. So guys, I'm asking the question, what do you do to keep your peace? Because I can tell you this, I know in life, just on a daily basis, we run into a lot of things that's going to try to throw us off of our straight and narrow path, that's going to try to throw us off of our mental, you know, our mental goals, our mental processes, you know, the things that we have just, you know, in our head, say, okay, this is where I'm at, this is where I'm going to be, these are the things that I need to do. You know, there's always going to be things that's going to come into your mindset or just around your environment that's going to try to throw you off. So what do you guys do? I know that when things happen to me, the first thing that I try to do is pray. You know, maybe sometimes my emotions take over me and I'm just so upset and I'm just like, you know, that may not be the first thing, but what I'm learning to do and teaching myself to do is to calm down and to know, okay, yes, this is an issue. Yes, this is something that, you know, maybe kind of making my thinking a little fuzzy and throws me off and everything. But the first thing that I need to do is lean on my God, is pray, because there's no problem, there's no situation, there's nothing that I put myself into or not even put myself into, or something that just happened to me that I know that God can't clear up, that I know that God can't take me out of, that I know just like this, He can make it seem like it never happened. So before I get too upset, before I try to stray away from, you know, just the thinking of, you know what, wait, Tiera. Before I get all huff and puffy, before I start dropping some tears, before I start, you know, letting my peace leave me, let me do what gives me peace. And that's to pray. That's to lean on my God. So that's the first thing that I do, guys. Well, the first thing that I'm learning to do more often rather than just go with my emotions. I saw Lisa Queen B said, keep away negativity. I agree. Definitely keeping away negativity. That has, you know, that is what basically keeps your peace, of course. But sometimes we can't move away from the negativity. Like I said, sometimes things happen to us that we don't even count on it happening. You know, another thing that I try to do when things do happen like that is, and you know, these may be some simple basic tips, but these are just things that I'm doing, that I'm seeing that's helping me. So, you know, also can help you guys. Nikki Powell, so I'm asking the question. I want to know, what do you do to keep your peace? When you're thrown off your peace or something happens to you on the daily basis, or even if it's every now and then you do this to keep your peace. I want to know, what do you do to keep your peace? Some people may rely on self-care. You know, maybe it's not just they do this when they feel like their peace is being invaded, but it's something that they do to make sure that they have peace all the time. I get my nails done. I go get a massage. You know, that's something that you may do when you need to feel like your peace is being interrupted, or helps you keep your peace. You know, like I said, when something happens to me, I pray. That's like, you know, just the first line of defense before I start snapping out. So maybe self-care is something that could be like a preventative. Nikki Powell said, music keeps me calm. Okay. Angie Love said, I always think about how I can solve the problem that's making me upset. That is a good one, Angie Love. Before you let your emotions take over and, you know, have you think about all the things that you can't do, or thinking about, you know, this is my problem, or thinking too deep into it, you know, before you get into that rabbit hole, maybe you should say, okay, you know what? All right, so I know my problem. Now, how can I solve it? How can I get out of it? What can I do to be better? What is it that I need to do so I don't keep on being in this problem? So that's a really good, Angie, just basically thinking and not taking your emotions take over. Lisa Queen B also said music. Listen to some good, positive music. Bob Marley says, when the music hits you, you feel no pain. That is so true, Lisa. Let me tell you something. I got a whole playlist, a whole playlist on my phone when I feel down and out. I got a whole playlist when I'm mad, whole playlist to working out. So yes, I believe in that wholeheartedly. You know, I may not be able to sing, but I love singing. I love music. I love feeling my, you know, my 90s R&B, you know, listen to music that's familiar to me, that makes me feel warm and just feel safe, because music can do that to you. You know, music can also be therapy. So that's definitely a good thing. When you feel that your peace is being invaded, just pop on some good music. Pop on a song that makes you feel good, or that makes you remember a time when you felt good. So I like that. Yeah, I see a lot of people saying music. Rashida said, I try to stop whatever causing my peace to be interrupted, or how I can fix it. That's so true. That kind of sounds like what Angie said. Malika said, I pray, I shut my mouth and really try to analyze what's going on. Miss Evans said, you know what? Let me pray before I say something. That I feel you, Miss Evans. That's the same with me, the same thing. And you know, it's not really so much that I have to like pray to like pull myself together, because a lot of times I'm calm and collected. I more so had to pray to be like, you know what, God, help me to get back on track. You know, help me to not let this little thing that's coming in front of me, and I say little because God is so big, you know, help me not to let this little thing get in my mindset, or get in the way of the things that I have going for me, or the things that I want to have going for me. So I more so had to pray that God just put me back on track. You know, don't let me get discouraged. Don't let me want to give up. Don't let me feel defeated before I even start, despite this thing coming in my way. I know that, you know, the end goal, or my end purpose, or whatever the case is so much more than just what's going on now. Yeah, I'm hitting this bump right now. Yes, in my way, and yes, irritating, but how can I fix it? What can I do to not be back in this situation? You know, maybe let me pop on my music real fast and pull out my hookah or something like that, you know? So sometimes we just got to like take a step back and be like, all right, you know what? Before I even get too emotional, or whatever the case is, I'm going to just think. I'm going to just have a thinking moment and talk to God, or talk to myself, or whatever the case is. Whatever works for us, people. Yes. I pray. Yes, I think praying should always be the first thing that we should do. You know, even if you don't believe in God, or whatever the case is, pray to yourself. Pray to yourself for strength, if that's the case. But I think the first thing we should do is just, you know, positive self-talk, and just looking for, you know, maybe answers from ourselves or from God before we go and try to find answers from other people, depending on what the situation is. Renat, I'm just asking the question, what do you do to keep your peace? Or to, you know, when you feel like in life people are trying to take your peace, people are trying to, you know, take pieces of your peace or anything like that, or not even just people, or just situations, you know, what do you do? Are you the one that says, you know what, I'm stressed out, I'm taking a vacation, I see y'all next week? Or are you the one to just go upstairs and just write letters? And I'm asking this because we all go through different things in life. We all experience things differently in life. Even if it's the same thing, we experience it differently. We take in things differently. We process things differently. So with that being said, I want to know, when these things happen to us, how do you deal with it? Because you never know. I have 19 people right now on the live. Just because it's something that you do that may be common to you, and it may seem like, I think everyone does it. You never know. People may not. And just with you saying what you do, it can help them also. So I just kind of want to have a group discussion. A lot of you guys are saying music, which is beautiful. Praying, which I definitely agree. I haven't seen anyone say, like they take a vacation or nothing like that, which I need to start doing. I'm just playing. Just pray and leave it to God. Amen to that. That is so true. And that can be the hardest thing. I think a lot of times people want to find answers right on the spot. They want to research. They want to say, if A is this, then B is that, or C is this. They want to be able to see where things are going. But sometimes, guys, a lot of times, most of the time, I can even say all the time, when we pray on something and know that we have it in the hands of God, and we definitely do take a step back, not saying a step back to not do anything to help the situation, because that may be what God wants us to do, is still to help ourselves, but more so take a step back knowing that he has it in his hands, that he is going to make it happen if it's meant to happen. If it's not meant to happen, then you're going to have to go through it and see why he put you through the situation. But definitely praying and walking away can be one of the hardest things to do, but it can be one of the most beneficial things to do also. So if you guys don't do that, yes, pray and wait. So true. Malika said, I came a long way. I got to say it like that, Malika, because I just feel like that's how you talk. I came a long way because I used to react, then think. That gets you nowhere. So true. So true. That's why I said I had to start, like just taking a step back and be like, okay, you know what? Because even though you said, you react and think, that's me too. Maybe your reaction is be like, wanting to cuss someone out or snap back with them or whatever the case is. But, people react differently. Like I said, my reacting may be to want to fall back. My reaction may be to just want to give up. So, that's good that you said that because, like I said, everyone is different. So you're saying, I reacted this way. And then I had to fall back and I had to think about it. So people, just because you may not react as the person that, may blow up, if you may see yourself not being the person that, like me, that may shut down, but you still see yourself reacting to things that's taking your peace, that's, taking you out of your element. Maybe your thing is to cry or to feel emotional or, to seclude yourself or whatever the case is. You're still reacting in some type of way that may not be beneficial when it comes to people or things coming into your life that's trying to take your peace. So we just want to recognize those things, and big up to you, Miss Evans, for being able to recognize what it is that you do and how you can fix it. So, she got that. She got that. Hey, Pebbles, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Jonah Nibhard, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Thank you so much for being here. Hello. Appreciate it. Pebble said, hi, Mommy Wise and the rest of the Wise gang. What's up, y'all? The kids are upstairs right now. Daddy Wise is getting himself together. We had a long day, guys. Long day, but short day, I guess, because the day's not over yet. But, just going out of town and driving back, sometimes it can take a lot just to get back on track. Washing clothes, doing all that stuff, kind of getting, everything back to norm. So yeah, we're working on that. Hey, Sophia, and no problems, Miss Evans. Big up to you for actually recognizing a lot of things. Guys, I'm 32 now, as y'all know, and I just feel like a lot of things that I've done in my 20s, if I really sit back, I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I do this? Why I do that? The decisions that I made and all that stuff. And I can beat myself up about it. I really could. But what I chose to do is to say, you know what? I made these decisions in my 20s. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I don't make the same decisions or the same mistakes in my 30s now. So I remember being 22 and now I'm 32. So it's like, you know what? 10 years ago, I was just about pregnant with Tayden, still trying to go to college in between and just thinking about, the present. Now that I'm older now, yeah, I think about the present and it's very much important, but the future is even more important to me. So when it comes to my peace, when it comes to, just wanting to have a certain life and everything, I'm a lot more picky with who I have in my life and what things I put in my life. So that's another thing that we need to remember when we're trying to protect our peace or have our peace, is we need to be picky about the things that we put in our lives. And that can go to food. It can go to, where we put ourselves in different environments. It can go to the people that we even bring into our life, the things that we see, just about anything, guys, because anything can come into your life and impact it in a way that we don't know, honestly, in a way that we don't know. So when I see myself being, interrupted, or my peace being interrupted, or if I see myself being thrown off in some type of way, I always try to just sit back and say, you know what? Last week I was good. Last week I didn't feel like this. But this week I feel off. And sometimes I really do. I wake up one day and I just sit there like, something's not right. Something's not settling right with me. So I actually have to just think back. What is it that I did that is changing from then to now? And, that is how I protect my peace. That's how I put myself back on track also, by just knowing where or what I'm putting into my life daily. I don't write down everything. No, of course not. Look at Daddy Wise head. Get your little peanut. Y'all see Daddy Wise peanut head? It just came out of nowhere. Terry said, hey, Tiara, just here. Say, I miss you guys. My life has some changes. Terry, it is okay. We miss you too. And we appreciate you being, I appreciate you being here. We understand, as y'all know, last week we really didn't vlog that much because like we said, guys, we're trying to work not only on camera, but off camera. We're trying to be successful in real life and also virtual life. So we had to take a break to get to money elsewhere and opportunities elsewhere. But we totally understand. You guys, it's life. It's life. Some people work well under stress. Some don't. Yeah, I don't. Yuri's World. Hey, Yuri's World. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, hello. Oh, someone said I love your hair. Thank y'all. Y'all, I feel like taking my hair out. Y'all see my baby hair is a little dry now. They're a little dry. But I'm scared to put some more edge control because I don't want it to be white. I don't know. I'm trying to hold on to as much as I can, but y'all see I put in a ponytail and everything, but that's neither here nor there. We'll talk about that later. But yes, people, protecting your peace and having peace in your life is so important. A couple months ago, I did a video that was, I think it was titled, what was it titled? Peaceful on Purpose. Yes, peaceful on purpose. And basically in that video, I was just saying, doing things on purpose to make sure that you have your peace, not just living your life and saying, you know what, I'm going to just do this and my life is going to be good. I'm going to just go here and my life is going to be good. I'm going to just write this down and say, this is what's going to happen to me in my life. No, that is not purposeful. You're winging it, basically. You're going to be peaceful by winging it. No, I'm going to say, I'm going to be peaceful on purpose by saying, okay, you know what? I have a plan to make sure that I get to where I am, or here I am now. I'm going to make sure that I stick to these rules or these guidelines right now to make sure that I can stay peaceful in where I am, in the state of mind that I'm at. Let me read some comments. iPebbles, you look like you need sleep. I know traveling. Yeah, I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. Let me tell y'all. So we got home like 3 o'clock in the morning today. Talani woke up around 7 o'clock this morning, talking about she wants cocomelon. And once she wakes up, she wakes the other kids up, and they just let Andre sleep, and they're all just in my face. So I've been up since 7 o'clock this morning, and it's been a lot. It's been a lot. Let me see. Angie Love says, sometimes you have to get rid of toxic people to find your peace. Angie, so true. That is so true. A lot of times, and this could be another subject, another times we have people in our lives that we don't even know are toxic. And it's possible. I feel like it's possible to know that someone is not toxic in your life until maybe a situation happens, or until maybe they do something to you and it shows you who their true self are. Sometimes we think that, this is my cousin, this is my sister, this is my brother, this is my best friend, and they can be toxic, and we could just feel so thrown off. We can have them in our lives and that energy, and it just won't be what we need in our life. And it won't be until we chop them off, cut them off, push them away, or whatever the case is, to find that peace. And it has happened, people. I can tell y'all wholeheartedly that, I have had family members that, not saying that I cut them off and I don't care about them, but I have had family members that I have to basically chop off to say, you know what? They are not where my peace is right now. They are not going to help me build this peace wall. If anything, they're going to break down my peace, and I don't got time for that. So as of right now, I got to separate myself. They're dead weight. So true, Malika. They're not where I can see myself being. And not saying, guys, because I don't ever want to preach, cutting people off and just saying forget them or being selfish. No, definitely not, because we all need people in this world to help us and to love us. However, it is okay to love people from a distance. It is okay to put yourself first, to put your peace first, and to say, right now, I ain't with it. Right now, me and your relationship, if it's there in maybe next 2-3 years, then cool. If not, then I don't know what to tell you, because as of right now, I got some work to do. I got some reconstruction work in my heart, in my brain, in my soul, in my body, in my life that I need to change. And having you in this circle right now is not going to happen. I love you, and I will be here if you really need me. But as of right now, I got to go. I got to go. Because guys, when you give your peace to people, when you pour yourself onto people, when you pull pieces of you put holes in yourself, you dry yourself out. You're giving your peace and you don't have peace. We can't do those things. So when we see that our peace is being, manipulated, when we see that our peace is being taken, and not just from people, because when I say people, that's people that's in our lives, but sometimes it can be a job. Sometimes it can be something that we're putting ourselves into, a hobby or anything like that. So it's just different things or different situations that we go through in life that's going to always be there to take our peace. But it's us who has to know ourselves enough to see what it is that's taking our peace, or to see that toxic person in our life that may be interrupting our peace. And for us to say, you know what? I got to take a step back. Or I see that my peace is interrupted. Let me do this to bring it back up. Sometimes we need to take a break from people, a recess from people. let me get 2 months to just breathe and get myself together, and then we can jump back on, where it is. Let me get my vibe together, and then I can handle what's going on in your life. Because if my vibe is down, if my peace is down, if my walls are down, and you're coming with all your problems and everything, and you're throwing it on me, I'm gonna feel overwhelmed. That's how I feel. I told you guys, I take on people emotions. I take on people problems, and sometimes it kills me. It overwhelms me, even if those problems aren't mine. Even if I have nothing to do with it. Just the fact that someone that I love expressed it to me, and now I'm thinking about it. Now I'm just like, oh, man, I feel so bad. That's just how I am. So I know a lot of times I just be like, oh, I'm sorry that you're going through that, but I can't do anything to help you. That's just how it is, guys. Sometimes we have to be honest with people. Like, I really can't do anything to help you right now. I will pray for you. And sometimes you got to leave it as is. Hey, Cassandra, thank you for being here. Amoy, thank you so much. Ruth Ann style. Hey. I said, hello. Yes. It is okay. We don't like it. That's their problem. Yeah, sometimes we got to know that people are not always going to like us. And I say that all the time. Great topic. True. What happened for real? That's so true, Amoy. We got to be straight up with people sometimes. A lot of times I know that people have issues and have things going on in their life. And it may even be a friend of mine or whatever the case is. And before I say, you know what, tell me about it. Let me hear what you going through, girl. Spill it on me. Before I even do that, I have to check to make sure that I'm even in the mental space to even hear what they have to say. Or, I can even help them with potentially what it is that they need. Because if it's something that I don't think that I can help them, I don't even want to have to honestly and truly hear what they have to say. And I'm not trying to say that to sound selfish or nothing like that. But, a lot of times when people spill their emotions on you, like I say, you take on their emotions. So if I know that I can't necessarily help someone in the way that they may need help, I don't even want to really so much hear about the details and all that stuff, because all it's going to do is eat at me. So, guys, we have to know how we are. We have to know, just our triggers and things like that to make sure that we keep our peace. Keep your peace. I feel like having a peaceful life, having a peaceful mindset, a peaceful heart is so much more than $1,000,000. I haven't had $1,000,000 in my life, but I have had peace, and I have peace now. And I feel like the peace that I have now, I won't let anyone take it away from me. I won't let anything come into my life and distract me from it, because I can honestly sit back and just, I can breathe. You guys ever had a corset on, or had some uncomfortable shoes or pants that was just so uncomfortable, and you went the whole day wearing those, and then when you get home you finally get to rip it off, and you just sit there and you're just like, oh, I feel so good. And then you get to scratch your legs or whatever the case is. Guys, that's how I feel. I feel like there is nothing in this world that I want to feel stiff. Oh, Draco scared me. Draco, you can't scare me like that. You know, there's nothing in this world that I want to feel like I have to shrink myself for. Or there's nothing in this world that I feel like I have to, you know, lie about my personality about. Hey, I'm a little weird sometimes, you know. Sometimes I like to make funny faces and this and that. But because I'm on social media, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm still going to be my own self. You know, there's nothing in this world that I have to feel like I have to change for, other than my goals, other than the things that I want to reach to be a better person. But there's no group of people, there's no thing that I feel like I have to evolve for. The only evolving or the person that I want to change for is for myself. And I feel like that means so much more. And having that peace, knowing that I'm doing this for myself, rather than for the spotlight, rather than just for, you know, the money, rather than just for it to be on TV or whatever the case is. Look, even if I don't have those things, I still feel at peace. I still feel accomplished. I still feel like I'm doing something with my potential. So guess what? I'm good. I'm good. Maybe my end goal is to be on TV, but right now I'm not on TV. But I know that I'm working towards it, or I know that, you know, I'm not selling my soul out to be that person just to be on TV and be like, hey y'all, and then my 10 minutes is done. I'd rather work for it. I'd rather even be the water girl that bring the money, or not the money, that brings the water to the people and eventually work up for it, rather than selling who I am to just be a star for a couple minutes. Never that. Never that. A peace of mind is so important. It's so important, guys. So important. And if you have a peace of mind, then you know exactly what I mean. If you feel like, you know, you're working towards a peace of mind, that you can go out in the stores, you can go anywhere and feel comfortable with who you are, no matter how you look, or no matter how you even think that you look. Because I can go places and be like, I know I look a hot mess. And maybe to someone else, I don't look a hot mess. But you know what? Even if I feel like I do, I'm still me. I'm not going to be in the stores like, nah, my hair messed up. Guess what? I'm human. Yeah, it's messed up. What's up, y'all? Keep it moving. That's just how I feel. I feel like when you have that peace within you, there's a lot of things that's always going to be thrown your way. But that's when you have to say, you know what? You tried me, but it's not working. This peace of mind, it ain't going to be broken off of something so simple. It's not going to be interrupted by something so comical. You know, we have to be like that, guys. We have to know that I got this peace and I'm rocking with my peace. And if you're trying to come and interrupt my peace, then you're going to have to rock out. Simply. Let me read a little bit more comments. You guys said right on point. Yes, true. It is. It's so important, guys. Hi, Mommy Wise, Mr. Wise family. Hey, Kissy Unstoppable Kitchen. Thank you for being here. Guys, I know we've been MIA. Like I said, we went out of town on Friday. We had to work and, sorry, y'all. And we actually stayed, we just came home yesterday, or I guess I could say this morning. We came home this morning, and I'm still tired, but I had to come and talk to you guys. It feels like it's just been too long, and I don't feel right if I don't come and talk to my tribe. I wanted to upload a video, guys. I'm going to wax my armpits, y'all. I'm going to wax my armpits. So I've been letting my armpits kind of grow out. I know this is random, but I've been letting my my hairs grow out under my armpits, and I'm going to wax it live because I actually got sponsors, and someone sent me a waxing kit and everything. So I want you guys to see that. So I was going to do that today, but I didn't get to do it with Talani and a whole bunch of other things. So you guys are going to see that. I don't know if I have enough hair to wax, but we're going to give it a go. So yeah, so look out for that, guys, on Peaceful Ambition. And I feel like I'm going to use the wax machine like on Daddy Wise too. So look out for that, guys. Thank you. Miss Evans said, you look so cute on your vacay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all, I've been trying to work out, trying to do whatever I can, because you know what? That actually helps me with my peace of mind. When I was younger and I ran track, anytime I got frustrated, anytime that I was upset, anytime I felt like, things are off, and this is before Peaceful Ambition. This was even before I was even able to be aware of me not knowing that, that I don't know how to express myself and all that stuff and everything. So, this is before all that. But what I did know is that when I took a run, when I did things like that, maybe exhausted my energy physically, but it charged me up mentally, I knew that's what I needed to do. So track and running has always been something that helped me. So now that I'm going on this path of peace and growth and all those things, I'm learning to run and work out, not just when I'm frustrated, because that's something that, a lot of people, like I said earlier, some people do things to prevent their peace from being interrupted. And some people do things when they feel like their peace is interrupted. They just feel like they need to do it then. So, that was me, cause and effect. I feel stressed out or whatever, my peace is interrupted, I ran. But now what I'm doing is I'm making sure that I run. I'm making sure that I keep, a peaceful mind, a peaceful, just everything around me. So my peace can't be interrupted. Kind of like I have a defense mechanism up now that can fight off the things that's trying to hinder my peace or stop my peace, rather than just having an open field and letting those things come into my life and then try to fight it off. So that's one thing that we also have to remember, guys. If we try to stay peaceful all the time, if we try to do these things to prevent from even having a non-peaceful life, rather than just living our life and just letting things come to us and then trying to fight it off, I think there's a lot more work. So if we say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna live an overall peaceful life. I know that working out helps me, so I'm gonna work out. I know that I like to read, so I'm gonna do these things. I'm not just gonna do it when I'm stressed out. I'm not just gonna do it at the last minute, because then it's gonna be hard for you to focus. So that's one thing that I definitely try to do. Just stay on track. Angie Love said, peace always brings me power over myself. Yes, that's so true. If someone has your peace, someone has you in their hands, basically, because to me, peace is not just home. No, it's not that. Peace is also the way that you move, the way that you feel about confidence, the way that you communicate, the way that you trust people, all those things, all of those things go hand in hand. So if you have someone or something that has a hold on your peace, they control you. That's why we have to have our own peace. We have to control our own peace. We have to be able to give our peace to ourselves, and also, maybe sometimes interrupt our peace to say, you know what, you living too peaceful, girl. You need to get up and get going. You need to stop being so comfortable. But that's a different story. But that is so true, Angie Love. Having peace over your life is peace, because you control it. You know that for sure. Pebble said, awesome topic, T, as always. Much love and respect to you and your family. Wise gang, have a blessed night. Be safe and remember to protect your peace. So true. So true. Thank you, Pebbles. Guys, I think I'm also going to wrap this up. I said I want to just do a quick 30-minute live, and it is 33 minutes. So I appreciate you guys being here, like, for real. Y'all are always showing out and showing love. Like I said, guys, Daddy Wise and I, we are Daddy Wise. I said Daddy Eyes. Daddy Wise and I are planning on doing a live later, since we missed Sip and Talk. So if you see that notification, please go ahead and hit that notification later, guys. If you're not already following us, family channel, also Peaceful Ambition, Dancehall Critics on Facebook. Go ahead and find us on Facebook. Also, Andre&Tiera's World. We are working on getting Akira's new channel up. We're not sure what we're going to name it just yet or anything like that, but we are going to work on it, and you guys will also know. Also, people, well, I don't want to tell y'all that, but just know that Peaceful Ambition is about to be official soon. I am working on my website. I'm working on making Peaceful Ambition a official business. So look out for that, guys. And I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all as always. Hit that thumbs up before y'all go. See y'all later. Peaceful Ambition. Let your ambition be your peace. Protect your peace at all times. And bye, y'all.